What's up, everybody? Sparrowwood again here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on the Space Engineers Inspiration series. We're starting things off today with Skyworld. This is a space station. Unfortunately, it has very little, as in nada, for the description, so if I miss anything, not my fault. Just wanted to point that out. But overall, I like the design of it. It looks really, really cool, and we don't get enough space stations on the workshop, in my opinion. There's a lot of ships going around, but I'm always excited to see more stations. I think there's just more to see. So for me, pulling inspiration for things and stuff, it's just more fun. Because they're just bigger builds, there's more to explore, stuff like that. I particularly like this as well. It's like a... it almost reminds me of the tunnels you use on like at an airport to like board a plane kind of thing, where you get these... Oh, there's no gravity in here. Whoops. You know, kind of tunnel catwalk unloading type of things, but this one's done in glass, which is really, really neat. I look forward to the day when we get retractable glass as part of the vanilla type thing, and you could do like a retractable tunnel like this. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, overall, I really like the design and look of the station. It is a vanilla station. I did not have to have any mods or anything to load it in. It is a blueprint. Here's a hangar, though I'm not sure where to. Okay, and this leads out here to another catwalk thing. Oh, this is the top of the tunnel. Okay. And the hangar leads over here. Ah, okay, I got it. I see now. Now this makes sense. So yeah, I'm assuming that these are the two primary entrances. You're either going to lock your ship there and go through there, or like pull it up here, go in this way, land here if it's a small shuttle, something to that effect. Or there's also a pad up on this on the top part, I think. So there's that way too. So there's a few different entrances, actually. I don't know why my footsteps aren't registering. That's kind of weird. That is really weird. Okay, whatever. I was like, something's abnormally quiet, and then I was like, oh yeah, my feet aren't making any noise. So it looks like we've got either a meeting room or a waiting room kind of thing. I don't see any tables or anything to make it kind of like a lounge. There's an airlock here. Now okay, I was gonna say, either it's vented at some point before, or we're not getting proper sealing. Because we were opening doors and stuff and it wasn't causing any vacuum problems. Okay, this looks like the refinery assembler type wing, because this is all the upgrade modules, and oh, there's a reactor. And batteries and reactors, so this must be power and engineering and utility kind of stuff going on. We're on the lower part of the station now, I think. Looks like there's a catwalk area around there. And this looks like it leads back to that other entry where we went up that way. So that's one way you can get around. I'm trying to find the, I mean, the obvious answer is keep using the stairs, but I'm trying to find the upper area. There's a lot of these open rooms on this station. Oh wait, no, this is the same room. Never mind. False alarm. Don't mind me. Okay, and this leads outside. So that's kind of interesting. And there's cameras. I've noticed a few cameras here and there for observation, surveillance, I assume. Because they're always, they weren't like in, like that one. It was just over a random balcony area. That I did see like 4 of them on the connection tunnel. So that was kind of, that's probably for aligning and stuff. We got a med room up here. Another balcony looking area. Ooh, this is kind of cool. It opens up a lot. So yeah, overall I really like the design and stuff of the ship, or the station. It has a lot of open space to it that makes it feel really roomy. And I like the use of glass and stuff to make it more... I don't know, the glass always makes things feel like more high-tech. I don't know why. Maybe it's because we don't probably have enough strong glass to do this kind of stuff out in space. I don't know. We might, and it's just too expensive. Who knows? Oh, here's definitely like a briefing room, I think. These control terminals give me pause, though. I don't know. I'm guessing that's some kind of massive meeting room, conference room, whatever. This looks like it's going to go out to another balcony area. What goes all the way to the top? Okay, so here's the helipad area, or the other landing pad. It should probably be coined landing pad. I mean, a lot of us put the H thing on our landing pads when you build bases and stuff, but it's like they're really not a helipad, because it's not a helicopter. You've also got an observation tower up here. It looks like another landing zone over here. So, lots of stuff going on. Overall, really, really cool, though. I really like it. What is that? What are you? So, this is probably not supposed to be here. Actually, this is... I tend to use the same world. That's just an empty world, and it's got all the settings that I need for the inspiration series for doing blueprints, so that could have been from another build, so ignore that. Because I'm pretty sure that didn't get pasted in. Whoops! My bad. So anyways, I think that's going to wrap this one up. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, so next up we have the Macross, which I'm pretty sure, based on the description, is based on an anime design. So, I don't know which one it was. It didn't seem familiar to me, so, you know, if I mess something up that's signature to it, that's my bad. But anyways, this fighter jet thing looks really, really awesome because it's another one of those transforming mechs, which we all know I'm a huge fan of and can't wait for the day that we actually get totally functional, not unstable mech things in Space Engineers. It will be amazing. So it's got two modes, which I will probably end up breaking, so, you know, bear with me. So the first mode, this is actually a little bit of an interesting setup, the way that it works. So right now I can't control anything. So what we have is the first remote control block will take control of it for flight, and the second one will take control of it if you want to turn it into the mech. So we're going to stick with flight for the moment. Now, unfortunately, I can't change my view, which is really annoying when you're in the remote block. So now we have, I believe, I'm not 100% positive, but I believe this is the transform into plane. So if you're already in plane, I don't know that this will do anything, but I don't want to push it just in case. So we have small chain guns, longer chain guns, and then I think this is a fully launch everything and all of your rockets, and this is your other one. So you have the small ones. I believe those are in the wings. Oh, and those are out the back. Oh, well, that's cool. And we have rockets in the wings. And then if we hit 6, it's firing all of them. I don't really know what the point of that one is, because if you're targeting, unless you want to fire these and then switch and fire those. So that could be a thing. Okay, so then you hit T, and it's going to bring us back out of that mode. And then if you hit 2, now we're in mech control. Now this one, this transforms it into the robot or the Gundam. This one, I think it controls whether your hands are up or down for firing your weapons. And that is something that the description mentioned. This needs to be down before you turn it back into a jet. So that's something to think about. Now I'm going to try and toggle this and then get out of the remote block so I can view it from a distance. Okay, that's kind of awesome. That's so cool! That's like one of the best ones that I've seen so far in terms of transforming animations. Oh, that's neat. That is really cool. Now, I will say, the view gets a little bit screwed up here because you're the cockpit is actually facing down. So that's a little bit of an inconvenience to me. As far as, like, I don't know if there's a way to get around that. Because when you're controlling the mech, you end up in this view. So I'm not sure how... Unless... Hold on. Let me see if I control the plane. No. It still just gives me a weird camera angle that I can't seem to get out of, which is kind of frustrating. Because I don't like this angle. And it also makes it difficult to fly or do anything. So we're going to go into... Let's see if my spectator camera is anywhere near me. I don't think it is. Oh, there it is. Okay, now that I got my spectator camera over here where I need it to be, we'll go ahead and toggle control into the actual mech. Now if I hit the 8 button, it's going to raise the arms, which is then your Gatling turrets. So that's why they need to be down, is because these are the aft Gatling turrets. So if they're up, when you try and transform, it's going to make a mess of things. Now, in the other video, I mean in the original builder's video on the workshop file, it showed the wings being up. It makes me wonder if I can do that or not. Okay. What happens if I hit 2? Okay, it turns it back into a jet. And I think I had the arms down. Or up. Crap. Leave it to me, making a mess of things. I'm gonna break something. Something is going to break. I know it. I just know it. Okay, wait a minute. It's also very weird to control via the spectator camera as well. So there's that. Okay, so I have this. Now if I'm in this mode, is there any... I guess I don't know. I don't know how to get the missiles to come up. Because they fire that way, but that doesn't seem as useful. I'd kind of want like the wings to come up over the shoulder or something, but I don't know if it's designed to do that or not. I thought it was, but it may not be. Either way, it's awesome. Now where are these? Okay, they're in the wing too. Okay. Either way, so much fun to be had. Wreaking havoc as a mech. That's all I'm saying. And I'm actually very surprised that I haven't destroyed the thing yet, so I'm proud of myself. And we'll turn it back into a jet, maybe. If nothing blows up. Hey, I put the arms down. The arms are down. Okay. And now it turns into a jet! How awesome is that? That is so freaking cool. Alright, so I think that's going to wrap this one up for us, so let's move on to the last one. Okay, and last but not least, we have the Space Race, which I'm super excited about, because it's yet another one of these map-type, objective-based maps. I really like these. I still think my favorite one is probably that, it was a while ago, it was featured on the Inspiration series, but the Gravity course was just phenomenally done. I was super excited about that one. So, yeah, this is really cool, though. Actually, what it really, really reminds me of is, I'm going to date myself here a little bit, is the training course at the very beginning of, I think it's the Star Wars TIE Fighter. Or X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. It might have been X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. I can't remember. But one of those, it has a very similar, one of these like disjointed loop courses kind of thing. Really reminds me of that. TX4 darts are set to off. Press Y to turn power on, enjoy, and let the race begin. And thankfully they have fixed the glitch that was happening a while back where the text was disappearing, so that was really cool. Now, there's also this ship. I don't know. I think these are all supposed to be the darts. I don't know if this is one that can fit through there, or or not, or if this is just a really cool looking fighter jet ship. So we're going to use this guy since he's already floating over here, and obviously can fit, which will make my job easier. I mean, it's not like I couldn't do that or anything. And it looks like we have the modular thrusters as the primary force, which, dude, they do look really cool. I can't deny that. Like, those jet streams and stuff off of those thrusters look awesome. Okay, now I'm a little unsure as to what the best view might be. Let's go first person. Screw it, why not? So if we go through here... Now, the only thing with first person is I'm going to miss a lot. I'll probably end up missing a lot of these rings or something, I don't know. But this is pretty cool. I really like this. These are the kinds of things that I think could help space engineers go from being just like a Minecraft-y kind of thing to actually having maps on the workshop and things like scenarios and stuff. I think that'll be kind of cool when they get more of that going. And this is definitely the kind of stuff I could see becoming maps and things as races and courses and things like that. I think that's really cool. It's a really neat idea. Actually, I think this is an amazing course. You know why? Because I'm actually so far semi-successful in completing it, which clearly shows mastery on the part of the map maker. You know, I mean, I completed that. So, without injury or bodily harm. I'm so excited. So since I did well, and actually didn't wreck anything, didn't even scrape the rings and stuff, well, let's try it again with the bigger ship, because what could possibly go wrong? Are you on? You're not on. Are you? Wait, are you powered? There we go. And landing gears are not locked. Okay. Now this one I might do in third, just so I can account for the wingspan. Because it does have quite the wingspan on it, but it looks really cool. I like this ship a lot. It looks really neat. It has kind of a... Oof. It actually kind of reminds me of like the Silverbolt from the original Transformers. I feel like this is like hard mode though, because this thing barely fits through here. At least it feels that way to me. I don't know if it actually is that tight of a squeeze or not. Had to happen. Had to happen once. I think this course is probably one I could see being gauged more on time than, you know, like some of the ones like the Gauntlet, where it's like, hey, you actually completed it, good job. I think this would be more of like, how quickly could you do it? Because if I'm not having too much of a difficulty completing it, then it's probably not that difficult for most pilots that are actually relatively skilled. But I could see it being a competition of time. And actually, whoops, actually you could use sensor blocks and things, you could add them, I don't know if they actually are here or not, but you could use sensor blocks and things to actually record, I think, to record the time, and then have it displayed on an LCD screen or something to that effect, to where you could actually compete with people and stuff like that, which would be kind of cool. But yeah, overall, I really like courses like these and stuff. They're fun. They're definitely innovative in terms of what people come up with for space engineers, so I think they're really cool. But I think that's going to wrap things up for this episode. In the meantime, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Peace.